And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's go.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hawk 70.
On the ground again with Johnson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Justin Matabike making that stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up.
Set. Go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
They put a receiver in motion here left. 2nd and 6 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That's into the hands of Moore. he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Come on, set.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Ready?
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6.
Ready?
First down. Here's Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready? Ready?
Swift gets it on the option. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready? Go!
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. Touchdown, Chicago! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Set, go!
It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time, they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 27. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Hey, report! 13, 13.
Lamar now from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He beams one deep right side. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches it right there. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Jackson now on 3rd. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. First down throw for Jackson. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And again, it's Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
19, Tiger. Let's go.
Johnson up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down, here's Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down. From the gun, Jackson. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This from 40 on the right hash. Bullock's kick is good. And that's going to give them the lead.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go!
He's back to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Toward Moore, but it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Hardy on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Report! Hey, middle.
Now here's Lamar. He puts some power on a deep one left. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19.
To throw, Williams. Has his man, it's Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's go now.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. He brings it in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So once again, the Bears trying for 2. They send a man in motion. And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
Tag.
Moore going to motion over right. This is caught. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Things trim back down to a single-point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry-up here. Jackson now, 3rd and long. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They're set up at the 35 now. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Fires right away, but incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So that brings up 2nd down. Dump off to his fullback. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Play action. Here's Jackson. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. He's loaded another one up. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has the connection to Odunze. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Go.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, A patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Got it. Ready?
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by only 1.
Okay, ready?
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Let's go. Check go.
First and goal, Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Now an inside give to Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Ready? Hut.
Swift. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears jump in front late. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what
Yeah.
kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Conversion.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yo.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, drops happen.
That ultra ground move.